Hello there, and thanks for joining me. My name is Cyril Aloysius, and this is yet another interesting episode of The Exclusives right here on Thav TV. Thank you so much for joining me. And joining me in today's exclusive is someone who is very intelligent, someone who is brilliant, someone who is innovative, someone who thinks that he has what it takes to take the state from where it is to where it ought to be come 2023 elections. But before we go straight to the business of the day, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll take you straight to our discussion for today. Please stay tuned.
Have you registered for your permanent voter's card? I mean, your PVC. There is a Nigeria we all seek, a place where love, peace, security, and unity can reign supreme.
Waste no time. We want a country where peace and justice will be the order of the day.
Unfortunately, there's a problem. One big challenge this generation has to solve.
Our country cries for help every day. We need able and capable hands to lead and direct.
These capable hands can be you. Have you gotten your PVC? Have you registered for the ongoing voting process? Don't say your vote does not count. Yes, it does.
Have you gotten your PVC? Your apathy towards Nigeria's electioneering process will further inhibit our collective growth and development as a nation. Your refusal to participate and engage will keep us at a standstill. So be intentional.
I have my PVC. Your votes, your voice would go a long way in preventing absolute destruction of this country and the future of our children, the hope of tomorrow.
The 2023 Nigerian elections are just around the corner. Go out and get heard. Don't forget, your vote, your voice.
This message is proudly brought to you by Thav Media Limited. All right, you're welcome back from that short break. And joining me in today's exclusive session is someone who is very brilliant, someone who believes he has what it takes to take the state from where it is to where it is ought to be. And by that person, I am talking about Captain Emyararei Etete Sobre from Andeni, the riverine area of Rivers State. You're very much welcome to join us, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Sir, why PRP? Why People's Redemption Party? Obviously, there are other parties you could have joined to, contest for the position of the governor of Rivers State come 2023. So we would like to know what motivated your interest in joining the People's Redemption Party.
I was expecting that question. I saw that one coming from a mile away, but most people don't know about PRP, especially in the South. PRP is about the first political party in Nigeria. Okay. Most of the candidates and aspirants that you hear about, I'm talking about the likes of Jaga, Konkoso, they were all rooted in PRP. So PRP it's way back, but that's not really why. If you go through the PRP constitution, it's what we need. The party is transparent. The party stands for true federalism, and the party. One of the things about PRP is they understand that the problem is not the leadership. The problem is not the people. The problem is the system. They stand for restructuring of the system, which is something that the past two governments have been trying to do, and it's not worked out so far, So PRP, it's for me, it's the party of choice. Before now, I thought about PDP at some point. I thought about APC. We talked about the not too young to rule for a while now. I think I was part of that campaign in Abuja. And besides, where am I going to get 100 million naira to run for something?
Okay.
We work for our money. And so they make the tickets so unreachable for the youth.
All right.
Okay, so really it's...
All right, so that being said, we'd also like to know, why do you think you are the right man for the job come 2023? Why do you think you should be voted governor of Rivers State come 2023? What makes you? Why do you think you are up to the task?
Okay.
Of taking the state forward?
Well, I think I've gotten that question. I've heard so many of that. People walk up to me and say, why you, you know. I ran youth seminars in most states in the Middle Belt and in the North, and and a few in the South. And I tell people that I'm not standing here because I am the best person for the job. I'm sure that there are people that might be better, but may not have the opportunity or the boldness to step up.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm very flexible. I know I'm very, very flexible. I know I can work with the team. Nobody really, like I said, the number one problem in Rivers State, not just Nigeria, it's not leadership, it's the system. So first of all, you need to understand the system. Let's talk about the system for a little bit. Let's talk about the Electoral Act for a little bit. Where, and this was a debate that was going on between some colleagues and I, and we're saying, we're talking about democracy, and I'm saying that democracy, the biggest problem with that is our Electoral Act first, because that's where the corruption started. Okay. When the people are not really getting the choice that they deserve, it's like the delegates go in there and then, you know, get two persons. What if the two persons are not my choice? Okay. Now we have been forced to pick out of two persons that we really don't even want to. Okay. And which is why you find out that back in the years, the amount of youths that are voting or that even have PVC was actually even diminishing. They don't care about this thing because they see two persons and they're like, no, none of them, you know. So coming back to why me, it's because one, I have a good platform. PRP holds you responsible for your actions. Okay. PRP stands with you throughout your, if we get the chance, PRP stands with you. You make your commitments. You have to abide by the constitution of the party. And one of the constitution of the party is putting the Nigerian citizen first. Okay. Defending human rights. Okay? The rights of the people must come first. Okay? They talked about gender equality. I don't know other party constitution, but a party that talks about gender equality, encouraging women to come and run, you know, trying to bring up the youths, acknowledging the youths. That's what we need. So having a party, having a platform like that already is a plus for me. That's one. Two, after research and numerous research, I went to school in Rivers State. I understand the problems of Rivers people. I may not know all of them, but I think we are surrounded with the right team. This is the time for the youth. I'm not trying to separate or create a bridge between the youths and our elder statesmen. In fact, what I plan on doing is have an advisory council made up of elder statesmen, and then try as much as we can to bring in the youth because they have plenty of innovation. There are lots of things we can do now. In fact, before now, we work hard. Youth of nowadays, innovation, everything, we work smart. So there are easier ways to do things. We're talking about agriculture. We don't have to depend on the crude oil. We've not even tapped into human resources. There's so much we can do. We can actually build a research team that can even help us with all these things. I'm not saying I'll be the one to fix it. That's not what I'm saying. But I think I will be the roadmap to fixing this because I'm not working alone, because I know the Rivers people are tired of doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Let's try something different. Let's forget about the party politics. Okay. Let's start talking about individuals. Okay. People say, oh, he does not have the experience. And I ask them, how is it working for you with people with experience? Okay. You know, so my major problem is let's give the youths a chance to do this. And by the youth, I'm saying, we are just figureheads. Okay, you have good leadership quality, you bring the people along, you carry the people along, that's what they want. Understand the needs of the people and working towards those needs. Rivers State belongs to the people, not the government.
All right. From what I understood about what you said, the PRP party is about change, effecting change in the system, right?
No, we can't say, okay, I'm trying to be careful using change because the last time we had change.
Yes, because I was actually driving somewhere with that statement because of what actually happened with the APC and the PDP at the time when the PDP was actually the ruling party and then APC came with change. But before I actually go straight into the question, we'll go on a short break. And when we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. Please stay tuned.
Hey there, are you looking to record your videos, do your voiceovers and take your professional pictures? Look no further. With our state-of-the-art newsroom, photography, kitchen for our food content creators and exclusive children's studio, we certainly can deliver the best studio experience. Our carefully designed studio space can bring your diverse creative content ideas to life. We aim to consistently serve value to our customers far and wide. Come, let Thav Media give life to your dreams. Thav Media, a slice of infotainment.
All right, welcome back from that short break. So, I was talking about the whole PDP and APC thing at a point where PDP was actually the ruling party, and then APC had to come with the whole change ideology. Oh, we need change, we need change. And then when they were given an opportunity to effect the change, the story has never remained the same till today. And I believe there are many Nigerians today who actually would prefer then.
We don't even want to hear the word change anymore.
Yeah. So, what makes you think, given such a circumstance, what makes you think that the people in the country today, especially in Rivers State, should actually go ahead to believe you and believe in the ideology of PRP and what it stands for? What makes you think that we should do that as a people?
Well, when the time comes, I think I spoke to other governor aspirants and candidates, and I told them that the first thing we need to do for our campaign should be the PRP constitution. Because I think people need to understand what the party ideology is to appreciate the candidates that are running for those party, and not just appreciate the candidates, but be able to hold those candidates responsible for their action when we go off track. You know, you talked about PDP and APC, you know, making promises that they cannot keep, or that they did not keep. You know, but I'm not going to dwell on that, because whether I would like it or not, let's state the obvious fact. Each and every one of these leaders that had come had changed one or two things for the better. Maybe not all, maybe below par, if you want to say that. Okay. Everybody's opinion is different. Some things are working better, some ain't. Okay. What my problem is I don't want us to go backward. Everybody that comes in puts one step. It's not growing as fast as it's supposed to be growing. So in their defense, I will say they've done their part. It's up to us to take it from where they are right now and move as fast forward as possible. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Change is inevitable. There's nothing you can do about change. Change must come. It's life. My son used to say that what they did not specify was what kind of change they were bringing in. Yes. You know, and so with PRP,
and Nigerians didn't care to ask.
We never, you know. But with PRP, what we're talking about is making people the part of the government. Really, the power belongs to the people. And so, like I said, I'm not coming here to say, oh no, everything is going to be great, everything. No, I'm saying together we can fix it. United in one cause, we can fix this. We have to take it back, you know, and not just take it back, but, you know, take ownership of everything, our responsibility, our choices, you know, of the entire scheme. That's what this whole thing is all about, you know. Being responsible for the actions and for the decisions we make, okay? Running a transparent government, even though when it comes to security, there's no way it can be that transparent, you know, because of security needs and details that comes with that part. But I'm talking about the economy, I'm talking about little things, the simple things, the day-to-day things in a home. Parents being able to have a job, create employment opportunities. We're talking about agriculture. Rivers State has, you know, rivers, and then we have the uplands, we have greens, we have water. There's so much resources that can be tapped into that we can actually use to fix these problems. I'm just saying we have all the solutions in these states. We just need to find them and depend less on the crude.
Okay, we have so many solutions in this state, and we need to find them and depend less on the crude. All right, we'll not dwell much on that particular question. Fubara Sibelaye and Tony Cole, the current flag bearers for APC and the PDP, they have allegedly been anointed by two of political gurus in this region. That's Governor Nyesom Wike and former Governor Rotimi Amechi. So given the full backing of these persons, what is the strategy in place by the PRP party to ensure that they emerge successful come 2023 elections? Because we also are aware that politics has to do with money.
Of course.
What are the strategies that have been put in place to ensure that every loophole is covered and we get 100% victory?
Well, before I answer that question, I'm going to ask you a question. Who is bigger? The governor, the current governor I'm talking about, Yes Wike and Mechi, and then on this other side you have the people of River State. What's bigger? We know that this thing belongs to the people. I'm not here to, they all have their qualities. I am sure they can do great, okay? All I'm asking is let the people decide. We know the problems with using money, and well, it worked out with the delegates and all that stuff, great. But now this is the primaries where everybody has their PVC. Money counts for nothing, and I hope and pray that money counts for nothing in this election. Let the people decide. Let the people decide. Everybody, I think, during campaign would tender their, what they want, you know, their strategies and all that stuff. Let the people decide. All I'm saying is PRP is going to have an all-inclusive campaign run, an all-inclusive tenure if we get the opportunity. Carry the people along, and most importantly, defend the rights of the people, their freedom of speech, their freedom at least to put food in their mouth. Job employment, talk to the people, reach out to the people. That's all I'm saying. So it's going to be an all-inclusive government. That's what we want, not a government by intimidations where all body language, where you think, okay, fine, if I do this, the government. No, that's not what we want. I don't know any two countries that can survive what Nigeria has been through. I don't know any two countries that can survive it. We have so much mineral resources. In fact, from the latest research that we made, Nigeria has over 140-something mineral resources. The likes of UAE...
We're still suffering.
The likes of UAE has just 5, thereabout. Less than 10, let's say less than 10, versus 140-something. Look at both countries.
Difference is clear.
So that's what I'm saying. The answer is there. We just need to tap into the answer. We can't all depend on one thing. And for me, the answer is the people. I'm hoping that they can make the right choice. But one thing I can promise, again, is all-inclusiveness. We're going to reach out. We're going to go to every home. We're going to tell them to trust us. We're going to win their trust and hopefully get the chance to make this happen.
All right. Shortly before we call it a day, I'd like to know, how do you intend to compete against older candidates, older opponents, given the fact that, over the years, age has also plays a large factor in Nigerian politics. So how do you intend to, you're a young man, so how do you intend to play your game perfectly?
The youths, they're the future.
Okay.
We have less old people now. And don't get me wrong, I think the problem is we forget. The elderly, they have so much wisdom. And so I'm not saying throw them away. I'm saying keep them and use that wisdom. Add it to the innovation that the youth have. We might be able to solve this. Okay. So, of course, the youth, like I said, human resources. When you talk about human resources, you talk about the youth. I was talking to a bunch of people and I was telling them that the youth are the problem and the solution. The youth are the people that rigs the election, same people that can solve these problems. How many old men have you seen robbing houses? Okay, so all I'm trying to say is there has to be a form of sensitization. There has to be a form of carrying them along. Let them understand that truthfully is most people think it is not possible. Most youth are actually giving up. Not just youth. Most people are saying, you know what, I'm done. Whatever you guys want to do, you can do it. I call that ignorance. We all need to step up, and I will try. If I fail, I'll try again. And I'm hoping that what I'm doing today will give other youths hope that they can actually come out and run. Not by carrying placards on the street or social media. We need to get our PVC. We need to step up and take this country back. That's all I'm saying. And do it right.
Okay, we need to step up and take this country back. Those are the words of Captain Emyararei Etete Sobere. Thank you so much once again, sir, for your time on the show
Greatly
today. Thank you so much for joining us. And as for you out there who has been faithful to your screen up to this very minute, thank you so much for your time as well. And sorry I didn't tell you about much about Captain Emyararei Etete and who he is. Well, just so you know, he is a business consultant, an entrepreneur, health, safety, and entertainment personnel, a security solution expert, and a master's degree holder in human resource management. He also holds a BSc in aviation, and he is the governorship candidate of the People's Redemption Party, that's the PRP. So that's it for Captain Emyararei Etete. Thank you so much once again. My name remains Cyril Aloysius, and this is where we have to call it a wrap on Thav TV Exclusive for today. Until we come your way again next time, to have a wonderful day.